to share my personal experience with the keto slash intermittent fasting. That's basically the fastest way to lose fat and to gain muscles, but foremost to lose fat. It's very good if you get ready for competition or for a photo shoot or just for for fun. So I'll show you my recipe, how I make my keto diet, which I follow by 16-hour fasting, and so you can get a clear picture of how it works. All right. So first, let's turn this on. I'm gonna use organic meat, organic eggs. That's just my personal preference. And organic butter. You don't have to be afraid of the fat, because in the keto diet you need about 70% fat and 30% protein. Me personally, I don't need as much. I can get into ketosis if I have like 50-50 or 60-40. So I prefer like 60-40. That really works well for me. 70 is a little pushing it. I don't want to have too much fat. And what's also important is you need to calculate the BMR, which is the metabolic basal rate, which means the calories your body needs just to maintain. So once you know that number, my number, which is approximately 2,600 calories, so you have to have that minimum at least, if you put yourself on a keto diet, to keep up with your metabolism. And what I'm using here is, some people might get shocked. I'm eating here about, like 18 to 20 eggs and 500 grams of bison or beef with some cheese. Right. 1, 2, 3. Going 10, 11. So that was only 12. Alright, so that's 15 now, so that's good for now. As you can see, it's quite a lot. Then I have ground bison. This is 450 grams, and it has 11 grams of fat, 200 calories per 4 ounces. So I'm gonna eat the whole thing, mixed with the eggs. Then some good spices is also important. I like garlic. And some Himalaya salt. Not too much, but just enough to get some good flavor. mean, there's different ways of making it. You know, you can make it like a pizza. That's what I did last time. Or you can like put it in a blender and then just, you know, cook it like a pancake. Or you can, you know, mix it up like this. You know, I like to switch it up. And also, because I need some extra calories to get to my at least 3,000 calories, so I'm adding, you know, some extra egg whites. That's not a must. It's just for me. And cheese. You can add Swiss cheese or any kind of cheese you like. Mozzarella cheese is very good because you need that fat in order to burn fat. So as you can see, oops, that happens. As you can see, you know, I'll leave it like this for, you know, like 10 minutes or so. Stir it, let it cool down, and then I just split this. I like 2 or 3 meals, and since I'm doing the intermittent fasting with the keto diet, which means I only eat from 12 o'clock till 8 o'clock, that's my eating window, it's 8 hours, following by 16 hours of fasting. That way, because of the fasting period, I'm getting in ketosis, which means I'm burning fat, and since I'm not eating any carbs, just protein and fat, I'm gonna be in ketosis also when I'm eating. So basically, you can say I'm burning fat, you know, 24/7. When I just started this about, I think today's my 4th day, and I already lost 4 pounds, so that's 1 pound per day. Sure, I'm training and, you know, I'm doing everything right with supplementations and everything, but, you know, keep in mind that would be not possible if I would eat any carbs. So, and yes, it is a lot of weight, and yes, 50% of that is water weight, and in the second week, you know, the fat loss is gonna, not the fat loss, but the weight loss is gonna slow down, just because of, you know, once you lose all the water weight, then it's just more like burning fat. And yeah, slowly but surely it's getting there. And also when you cook that, make sure that you don't fully cook the eggs. Leave them a little bit, you know, runny, because that way that's you know, the bioavailability of the egg protein is much better. As you can see, it looks like a huge pizza. I'm gonna add some more salt. And some lemon. So then I'll put the lid on here, just for the meat, you know, to cook. And I'll wait for 5 minutes, and that's basically it. And yeah, and then you're ready to eat. So that's my way of getting ketosis, the fastest way. Personally, that's, you know, my best experience so far. I'm sure it works for you too, especially when you're blood type O, which means you're the meat eater. You react much quicker and better to this. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. If you like the info, give me a like, share it. If you know somebody who might be interested in getting ketosis. As always, I post on Facebook, on my YouTube channel. If you guys have any questions, just let me know.